Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about something that might pertain to you, and it might not. We're going to talk about kids and guns, and I'm going to try and post-edit to get rid of some of the booms. There's a group shooting right down across from me, as you can hear them, and they're shooting something. It's a rather large caliber, so if I can't get rid of it, I guess I'll record everything over again. But today we're going to talk about kids and guns, since a lot of first-time buyers are buying a bunch of guns and bringing them home and they have kids. So, you gotta fix the beard. Wearing the mask really sucks. So, I can give you my perspective on it when it comes to a parent who has guns with children, so on and so forth. And then you can take it for what it is. Advice, just something good to know, so on and so forth. So, first of all, if you are a first-time gun owner, please, and you have children, please get your kids enrolled into some sort of child gun safety class. I know we offer something like that here, and not everybody's here in Connecticut, so wherever you live, take a look at your local gun range or instructors, and they might offer youth safety courses. They're relatively on the inexpensive side, and they basically teach the kids, don't touch it, and what to do when they do find one, if they ever come across one. So, for me, I felt like the best way to teach my kids gun safety is to get them a gun. And not just any gun, because obviously the calibers we have as adults are a lot bigger. The kids will have problems holding on to them, so on and so forth, when they were little. So, one Christmas, they ended up getting little .22 rifles. Both my kids, same Christmas. And I told the kids when they got them that, look, you go to range, we'll do the safety thing, you'll shoot once. If you don't like it, I will never force it on you. I will never bring it up again. But at least when you say that you don't like shooting or you don't like guns, you can articulate why, and you're not going to sound like a moron. Just saying, well, they're scary. Well, that doesn't really cut it. What's scary about them? I felt it was important that the kids could articulate what they felt about them. So, when we bought them their guns, we got them Little Henry 22 long rifles. So, it's not loaded. Oh, ease that forward. So, it's a 10-round magazine tube. And, of course, it's a lever action. I'm trying to cover it up. Each stock was engraved. It's kind of hard to see. And that was done by a local company here in Connecticut. I, prior to Christmas, had dismantled these, took the stocks in to be laser engraved. Each kid got their name on it and a small quote that I picked. So, I know my daughter's was aim small, miss small, and my son's was the only easy day was yesterday, just because he really does look up to the guys in the Navy. So it's a good mantra to have. So one we started when he was really young, and kind of taught him how to push through adversity and how to deal with life in a healthy and productive way. So, but Little Henry, here it is. So let's talk about some of the specs on it. And here we go. So obviously, like I said, it's a lever action. It is only a 22 long rifle. The capacity normally in a regular state would be 15 rounds. This particular model, because we are in the state of Connecticut, only can hold 10 rounds. The barrel length is 18.5 inches. It is a round blued steel barrel. Its overall length is about 36.5 inches. The whole gun weighs 5.25 pounds. Obviously it's black. Fully adjustable rear sight and a hooded blade for a front sight. It's got a 3/8 grooved receiver for the scopeability, which you can use these for small game, which is another reason we got them. The wood for the stock and the grit are American walnut. So right here's a 3/8 inch groove for the stock. You can put the scopes right on here. Yeah, these are great guns to teach your kids how to shoot. But the other great thing is, push comes to shove, it's a great small game gun. These are the adult sizes. They come in a youth size. We went with the adult size just so they could grow into them, and of course my wife and I could use them for small game if ever the needed arise. So even Henry on their website lists this for target hunting and small game. It's a nice little rifle. If you're in the market for one, highly recommend a Henry. We got these at, I think, Cabela's. Yeah, it was Cabela's. I had to go pick up 3 in one night. It was, I think, it was our last 3. And once we got them all together, because I had to buy 2 adults and a youth, get up to the register, do all the paperwork, everything, and they're like, the state's down for background checks. And this is probably like 5 o'clock at night. And the state closes at, I think at the time it was 7 p.m. for background checks. Which means I'd just have to buy the guns, they'd put them in the back, and I'd have to come back another day. Luckily, they were able to get through at the last minute, process all 3 guns, and I was able to walk out of there. After everything was said and done, we were leaving about 8:30. So, long evening at Cabela's trying to get some simple rifles. Welcome to the New England states. So, like I said, they're really fun to shoot. Really accurate. I mean, dead accurate. So, if you're looking to plink, these are really good. And the nice thing with these is the kids really can't rapid fire them. So we also have a M&P 1522, and that's semi-automatic. And obviously you can do a mag dump with those relatively quickly, which can cause, in a 22 long rifle, really bad jams, things like that. With this, it really teaches them to take their time, aim for the shot, and work through all the safety. And it's good because since it's got a hammer, so it teaches the kids how to pull a hammer back, ease it forward to safe it while aiming down range, so on and so forth. Versus the 1522, which is just a quick selector switch with the thumb to put it on safe. So at least this taught the kids what it's like to have something like a single action. So if you guys are looking to get your kids a really cool Christmas present, I can't recommend the Henry 22 long rifle enough. It's great to teach the kids how to shoot, teach them safety. Can't go wrong. You can stop in, we can order them for you, or you buy them at your local gun dealer, wherever you live. So that's how I did it as a parent. You might feel differently, but I felt it was important for the kids when they hit that age, as a parent that I felt comfortable with, that we teach them gun safety. And it quickly eradicated any curiosity they had for guns. So now, when they see a gun, they just really don't care. There's no curiosity. Because if they want to shoot, they're just going to say, hey, Mom, or hey, Dad, can we go shooting? And they go shooting. It's just that simple. We didn't hide it from them. We felt we'd be brutally honest and like, here's guns, here's what they do, here's what they're capable of. It's not the gun, it's the person. So whether they're used for good or bad, it's the person. It's not the gun itself. So they have a healthy appreciation for guns. They understand that they are dangerous. And, for as young as they are, Gotta say, both the kids have great trigger discipline. I've seen it throughout everything, especially my son, who does go to a trade school, and every time he's working with the power drill, his fingers always forward off the trigger, even though it's just a drill. It really does follow you in everything you do day to day, the trigger discipline. So that's all I got for you today. Put in the comments down below what you guys think about these little Henry guns, or just in general, introducing your children to firearms and firearm safety. And of course, please, again, in the description below is going to be the link for the Blue Trail Range YouTube t-shirts. What the back says, "You're never out of the fight." And you can see a previous video where I explain why it's so important to me and fellow veterans and anyone that's ever had a really rough patch in their life. So that's all I got. Roll the outro.